Boom! going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We are live right here for Power Hour. Okay, we are live for the final trading hour of the week, and we got one of our trades is lighting up the board. VERU, guys. VERU rocked. Stock is up a solid 10%, but all the way up there towards 1775. Took a bunch of profits off the table, still long a piece to see if we can get a squeeze through 1750. 1750 major level of resistance for VERU. I'm long it. I've been long it since 16 early this morning. Now we'll see if we can get a squeeze. Bulk of the positions off the table. We're seeing if we can get a little bit more. Guys, my name is Michael Edward. I've been trading and investing for over 15 years. Started my career working at a hedge fund in New York City. My first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and stock market crash. But same year, I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. 15 years later, I'm now the head trader at TTG, the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform that is available today. And since 2016, my team of 8 other professional traders and myself have helped thousands of people from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve their financial goals. You guys are on this live stream for one very simple reason. Get the knowledge and education and information that can help you make money in the stock market. That's what we are here to do. That is our job, and we are pretty damn good at it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications, and let's get down to business here, folks. Let's take a quick check-in on the markets. You know, we've got a really nice day for the overall markets, guys. You know, the SPY, with a nice gap up today. We've held it. And let me walk you guys through why the markets are up today. A lot of people can't understand. They're like, how is it? Yo, we got to give a big shout out to Cito. My boy Wizard, his son. He sees my lives. He watches his lives with him. Can't wait until he can trade. Yes, Cito. Start him young, man. Start him young. I look forward to trade. We've got a young TTG trader in the making. I like it. So yeah, guys, listen, market's strong today, but let me explain why, because there is something that you do need to understand, and that is that today's move in the market is on extremely low volume. Extremely low volume. It's 3 o'clock. We've only traded 39 million shares on the SPY. To put that into perspective, we traded 90 million shares yesterday. Okay. We traded 90 million shares yesterday. It's 3 o'clock. We are not even 50% of the way there. 39 million shares today. That's it. So everyone, before we get a little too excited, about the move that the markets have made today, let's kind of put things into perspective. The volume today is very light, but why did we move higher in the first place today? Now, let me kind of walk you through it and make sure that everyone understands this. The markets, a lot of the things that the market was panicking about, those fears were eased a little bit between yesterday and today. Not to say that those fears have completely gone away, because they haven't. Man, EVTL is making a move, guys, towards 5. So we got a couple of things that are starting to light up a little bit here. EVTL looks good. NEXI. This thing, if NEXI can get over VWAP here with a nice, you give me a 2 million share candle for volume. If we can get up over that $2, you look for VWAP to be support, and then you have a breakout point over 210, and that could possibly see NEXI give you a move. Trying to break out of this descending triangle. See this descending triangle here on NEXI? You guys see that? We're trying to break out of this, but the volume's not there. Okay, see the volume? Volume's not there. Okay, volume's not there. We gotta increase. We got to get heavier volume in order for me to take a trade on that. So volume is still a little bit light. Let's go back to the overall markets. I want to talk to you guys kind of about that. So what have the markets been worried about, right? What's been scaring people? I'll tell you. That you're going to go into a recession. The Fed's going to raise 100 basis points on the July 27th meeting. Earnings and guidance are going to be really bad because companies are going to revise lower for anticipation of a recession. These are all the things that have worried the market. But what happened between yesterday and today? Those fears, they haven't gone away, but they've been eased. And they've been eased because yesterday, and I talked about this on my live stream yesterday, Waller, a voting Fed member, said, I think we do 75 basis points on the July meeting. And he said specifically, I think the market got too far ahead of itself, expecting 100 basis points. So that's what Waller said yesterday. That's why the markets reversed yesterday. We talked all about that on the live stream last night. Now, what happens today? Today, you get bank earnings. Yesterday, you got bank earnings. And those bank earnings between yesterday and today were not as bad as people may have thought they were going to be. Matter of fact, the banks are the strongest area of the market today. You know, Citigroup, I don't think I've ever seen Citigroup up 14% in one day in literally in my entire life. I don't think I've ever seen Citigroup up 14% in one day, ever. I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, that's not typically a move you see. Citigroup is extremely low volatile stock. It barely moves throughout the course of a trading day. You're lucky if that stock moves $1, never mind 6.5. All right, so that goes to show you how strong of a move today you had in the banks. You know, Goldman Sachs, one of the strongest stocks, you know, in the Dow. You see that one rocketing higher. JP Morgan is up 5%. You know, Bank of America is up 8%. These are massive, massive moves in the banks. And the reason why you're getting that is because first of all, Citigroup crushed earnings. Absolutely crushed earnings. Okay, they beat their revenue estimates by $1 billion. That's a billion with a B. Okay, that is a billion with a B. Absolutely on fire. Okay, that gave you a whole lift to the banks. So the banks, they didn't talk about recession. They didn't talk about revising guidance. No, they actually had great earnings numbers. JP Morgan came out yesterday and said that, hey, you know, no, consumer balance sheets are still strong. Small business credit still looks good. It's actually the best we've ever seen. You know, these were statements from Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan yesterday. Then you come out today, okay, and Citigroup knocks your socks off with their earnings. That starts making everybody believe that all the bank earnings are actually going to be really good. And that's why every single bank is moving higher today. Every single one of them is moving higher today. So what else did you have yesterday? Yesterday, you had Taiwan Semi, TSM, a semiconductor stock, right? They had a record quarter, best quarter they've ever had, revenue-wise. And they didn't revise their guidance lower. They actually moved their guidance slightly higher for the rest of the year. So all of the things that got people worried, those fears have been eased a little bit. Doesn't mean those fears go away. It just means those fears have been eased a little bit. Okay, EVTL, new high of the day, guys. EVTL, new high of the day. But what else happened today? Today, you got retail sales numbers. Retail sales numbers were far better than expected. And consumer sentiment numbers were better than expected. Consumer sentiment was supposed to come in at 50.0, which would be like a record low. It came in at 51.1, better than expected. Retail sales, better than expected. Amazon Prime. Amazon just had their Prime Day. Largest, biggest Prime Day ever for Amazon. So the market looks at all this information. They go, okay, well, wait a second. Maybe earnings aren't going to be that bad. Maybe the Fed's not going to do it 100 basis points to force us into a recession. Maybe the consumer is actually stronger than a lot of people give it credit for. Maybe the world's not actually ending. Maybe we can go in and we can buy some stocks today. That's why the market is moving higher, because some of those fears were eased. They were eased. Now, let me make myself very clear. I don't believe that those fears have just disappeared. Okay. Next week, you're going to get a lot more earnings from a lot more companies, specifically some tech names will start to roll out next week. And I want to see how the tech companies are going to talk about earnings. If tech companies believe that they are going to be able to maintain the guidance that they set forward for this year, or if they've seen enough of a slowdown in the tech space that they're going to move that guidance lower. That's what I'm going to look for next week. That is what I'm looking for next week. So I don't think it's a matter of that, like, hey, everything is fine and dandy and no one has anything to worry about anymore. But that's what I believe. Okay. So that's why the market's moved higher today. It's important you guys understand that. And then again, I want to just point out the volume today is peanuts, right? Like if I go to a full screen, you guys here, and I'll make the volume bigger. Do you guys see? Look at today's volume. That's actually pretty pathetic. That's actually pathetic. Look at the volume for the last month. Look at all this. Look at today. So before you get excited, right? Before you get excited about the such a strong move higher today. Wow, the Dow's up 600 points. I mean, who's stepping in and buying today? Who's stepping in and buying today? Nobody. It's just maybe that, hey, people aren't selling as much today, and that volume is pretty light, and you get this little soft move, you get this little soft float move to the upside. All right. So I still don't think that we're out of the woods yet. I still think you're going to get, some volatility next week. I still think you get that volatility next week, guys. So not something that we're just out of the woods yet. Excellent breakout here on EVTL. We're still long VERU. We're going to see if that can give us the follow through, but both positions off the table. I'm down to small size on my VERU position, and I'm going to see if I can hold on to this to see if we can get a short squeeze. I want to see if this thing can get to $18 before the bell. If we get to $18 today on VERU, I'm going to hold this over the weekend, and we're going to look for a gap up to 19 on Monday. That's if the stock can get to $18 today. I'm going to hold on to this last piece, and we're going to swing this thing into Monday. I'm long from just above $16 this morning. We took profit off 3 times already, I believe. So I am down to a smaller piece of my position, and we're going to see if this thing can get over 18. We're going to hold the rest. Trisha Hopkins, hey, Mike, thoughts on Google buying shares before the bell? Trisha, I assume you're asking because of the stock split tomorrow. Monday rather. So after today, Google is going to have their stock split. So come Monday, this will be a much, much, much cheaper stock. And I actually think that the markets may gap up on Monday. I actually think you might move a little higher on Monday, but then I expect further weakness as you get into the middle and the back half of the week. So I actually think if you do get a gap up on Monday, and I'll go live on Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I do a weekly Outlook live stream. You guys can, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so you're always notified when we do go live. Because at that point, I look at the futures market when the futures markets open up on Sunday, and I give you guys my whole game plan on what I think the market's going to do. But as that stands right now, I think you could see a little bit more upside on Monday. And if you do get that upside towards like the high 380s, low 390s, I think that's a shortable area. And I'm actually going to be looking for that. Yeah, Tradio Kumar, thanks, man. It says True Trading Group. That's the god of TTG, Mike. Boom. I appreciate that. There's a nice little move higher on VERU. Like I said, guys, we're going to see if VERU can get through, okay, these highs, and if VERU can do this, like if we can get up to here today, all right, I'm going to hold the rest of this position, and we're going to see if we can swing it. Speaking of swing trades, I got to update you guys. Listen, I come on these live streams. I tell you what I'm in. I tell you all my positions. We celebrate the wins. VERU's a big one. But I also am fully transparent. I tell you guys when I have losing trades as well. I did have a losing trade. I told you guys about this one yesterday. I shorted SIGA yesterday at 1351. I took profit yesterday. I'll just pan this over. I'll show you guys kind of my trade yesterday. So yesterday, I shorted SIGA right here. Okay, yesterday. We then dropped all the way down here. I took a piece of profit off the table, 25% of my position, but I held 75% of my original size into today, and the company came out with a press release today. Now, there's nothing I can do about that, right? There's nothing I can do about a company announcing a press release, in the morning. They announced a press release where they signed a collaboration with Calavir Immunotherapeutics, which is another company where they're going to be providing them doses of their oral medication for smallpox. And then, Calavir is going to be doing their own studies and their own work with that. So that's a deal that the company signed. And that news came out this morning, which moved the stock higher today. So I did cover the rest of this position. I'm no longer short SIGA. It was a red trade for me. It's not a big red trade because I did take profit yesterday on 25% of my position, but nonetheless, it is a red trade. I want to make sure that you guys, but VERU well more than covers that loss. This is a big win for VERU. So between those two trades, VERU making us more money than SIGA lost us. But like I said, I'm fully transparent. I tell you guys when I win, I tell you guys when I lose. So I just wanted to kind of update you guys with that. So we'll see if this VERU can give you that move. Man, EVTL looks sexy. It really does. That's good volume on that break. That is good volume on that break. Yeah, so as I take a look around here, SPY's not really doing much. SPY is not doing much. We're just kind of drifting. USEA, not doing much either. Listen, I know this stock is quiet today, but if GOEV stays above the 100-day moving average, just put it on your watch list for Monday. Keep it on your watch list for Monday if it stays above that 100-day moving average. What I also want you guys to notice, like when we take a look at this VERU trade, right? Look at this 15-minute trade line. See this trade line right here? Look how beautiful that support's been today. Look how beautiful that was. I'm going to see if we can just ride this. I'm just trying to ride this trade line. I'm just trying to ride the trade line on this one. 15-minute trade line. For those who don't know what the trade line is, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, the trade line is the 9 exponential moving average. It can also be, you can literally use the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 exponential moving average. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 exponential moving average. You guys can just use either one of them, and all of them are the trade line. Trade line's a momentum indicator. You'll learn how to use the trade line as a member of True Trading Group. Brant Cantor, excellent question. Brant Cantor says, how do you know which time frame chart to follow it on? Okay. So it's relevant. It's going to be relevant on each time frame that you're looking at. It just sometimes like you want to have it up on the multiple time frames and then try to see which one is playing its role. Like you can see on the 3-minute chart, it's really not really significant today. The stock is traded above and below it multiple times, but today on the 15-minute chart, it's as solid of a support level as you can possibly find. Not every day is going to be like that. Some days, yes, the 15-minute trade line will just act as support the entire day, and you can just trail your stop loss underneath it until it breaks it. You could do that, but there's going to be other days where on the 3-minute chart, it's going to hold perfectly. Like here, like you can take a look at this move on Netflix, and I'll just show you this as an example. This move on Netflix. Look at the trade line here on Netflix on the 3-minute chart. You see how beautiful it held support, but then it's also holding there out as well on the 15-minute chart as well. So I have it up on multiple time frames, and you just have to try to see which ones are. You got to just pay attention to see which ones are giving you which time frame is it the most relevant on, and then you rely on that for the remainder of the day. Let's see what else. Cannabis stocks are finally bouncing 2 days in a row. Yeah, so you guys see the rejection there on NEXI. That was a good lesson there in real time. So I remember when some people were asking me about NEXI, and I pulled it up. And remember what I said to you? I was like, the volume's too light for me to take a position on it. And look what the stock just did. Right? So volume's too light, not taking a position on it, and then bang, stock just drops right back down. So that was a good little lesson there about understanding volume. This USEA, it's not a bad looking setup here, guys, as long as it's above 550. But I kind of have a feeling that this is going to break 550 before the bell. I think you might get something that looks like this on USEA. I don't think I'm going to take a position on this one. I don't like the daily chart. There's just so much resistance there at 7. There's just so much resistance at 7. I don't think I'm going to take that trade. SPY really having a hard time at 385. Yeah, Zach, no problem. Zach asked me to go over GME, surely. GME, guys, honestly, I think is really in no man's land. I really do. You had the heavy rejection yesterday at the 150 area. We actually talked about it on the live stream last night. Very heavy rejection there at 150. Right? Bang, 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 bang. Just heavy rejections there. But now that we dropped back down towards the 130s, there's a lot of congestion there. There's a lot of congestion there. I don't see any clear direction on GameStop right now. I don't. Like, I look at that chart and I can easily make an argument long, and I can easily make an argument short. And whenever I look at a stock, if I can make a compelling argument for either side, I do not trade it. I stay away from it. That's a good way for you to gauge, like, is this a high probability setup? That's one thing that you'll learn as members of True Trading Group is how to identify high probability setups. That's all trading is. Trading is not predicting the future. It's not me sitting here, when I looked at VERU and I said, hey guys, I'm buying VERU here over 16 when we did that this morning inside of chat. It's not that I was just predicting the future that the stock was going to move to 1750. It's just looking at the setup and determining that, hey, 75% of the time that you get this setup, the stock moves higher. And I look for those setups on a daily basis, and we put ourselves on the right side of that probability over and over again. And this one turned out to be a monster win. This one's paying us off very nicely, right? I'm still long a small piece of my position. The bulk of my position's off the table. But if we can get through, if we can get to $18 today, if we can get to 18, I'm going to hold this over the weekend and look for a short squeeze into the 20s next week. I think VRU has been very heavily shorted over the last 3 months. And if we get over 1750, there's not a single short seller on the planet that's going to be in the money. Every single person that is short VERU, if you get over this 1750 area, every single one of them is going to be down money. And if that volume starts to come in to VERU and they start covering that position, if shorts get squeezed out of this, it easily goes to $20. So is it a guarantee? No. And that's why I've been taking profits off all along this climb today, right? All along this climb today, I've been taking profits off the table. But the potential for another like $2 of upside, it's there. So I still want to hold on to it for a little bit. I still want to hold on to a little bit of this position. Not ready to completely part ways with it, even though it's paid us very nicely today. And let's take a quick little scan here, guys. Oh yeah, to finish my thought. I'm sorry, Zach. I feel like I didn't finish my my thoughts on GameStop for you. I'm sorry. I got caught up. I got caught up with that VRU. So yeah, so like when I can make an argument for either side of the trade, that's an indication for you the probability and the quality of the setup, right? If I can make a good argument long, why would I short the stock? If I can make a good argument short, why would I go long the stock? Sometimes for traders that are out there, if you struggle with trade selection, like if you feel like if you're looking at 2 or 3 different stocks, you always pick the wrong one. If you're struggling with trade selection, a little helpful tip that I've had members that struggle with that I've had them try and they've had success. If you're thinking, hey, I want to be long this stock, instead of you trying to come up with reasons to be long, come up with reasons to be short. And if you can't come up with a compelling argument to be short, chances are you probably have a good long on your hands. Sometimes traders tend to see what they want to see. You know, the saying like, oh, you hear only what you want to hear. Well, sometimes traders only see what they want to see. You know, sometimes traders only see what they want to see. So like if you're trying to be long a stock, you'll come up with 100 reasons why you want to be long, and you might be avoiding or missing some other signs of weakness that might be a warning sign to not enter that trade, that it's actually a lower probability trade. So little helpful tip. If you want to be long a stock, try thinking of reasons to short it. You want to be short a stock, try thinking of reasons to be long it. And if you can't come up with reasons for the opposite side of the trade, chances are you got a good setup on your hands. Pro tip number 2 for the live stream. Like AMD above 80.50, are you still bearish or bullish? Well, I guess it depends on your time frame. AMD is still not above the resistance level. I mean, yeah, it's 20 cents, 30 cents, but for all intents and purposes, it's at that resistance level. Like you see here on the bottom right of my screen, we're right at it. AMD is moving higher today with the rest of the overall market moving higher today. Sorry guys, just reading something. Anyway, long term, I'm very bullish on AMD. Brent Chaney says, can you give me a pro tip on how to retain your pro tips? Pro tip on how to retain my pro tips. Join True Trading Group. Trade with me literally every single day. Every day. See what I'm doing right now? Everyone that's on this live stream, you see what I'm doing right now? You guys can see my screens. I'm talking to you on the microphone. We're analyzing trades. We're looking at stocks. Like when that NEXI popped up, I came on the mic. I'm like, well, I'm on the mic the whole time on this live stream, but I'm like, nah, guys, this volume, this volume's not high enough. I don't like it. I'm not taking a trade. I'm not taking a position on this. And then we took a step back. That's what I do on a regular day. Like as we're walking through the VERU trade, obviously I'm already in this. We got in this thing hours ago. We got into VERU right here. Okay, right there was our entry on VERU today. Okay, right there was my entry on VERU. Okay, but again, bulk position is off the table for maybe those that are just joining us. I am long VERU from just over $16. I've already taken the bulk of my position off of the table. And I'm still holding a piece. Another pullback off of 385 on the SPY. We're going to test VWAP now. VWAP is going to be an important level here for the SPY. VWAP has been support ever since you got your consumer sentiment numbers that came out. Once consumer sentiment numbers came out at 10 o'clock, you'll see this orange line on my screen. It's been support for the whole entire day. Now you're getting this little bit of a pullback. If you crack VWAP here, right? If you crack this VWAP area, you could see the markets roll themselves over into the close. You are getting an increase in volume right now as the market's starting to pull itself back. So you're going to watch to see if we're going to hold this area here at VWAP, or if this might be a rollover into the close. I think everything's going to come down to this orange line, this VWAP indicator. You get underneath, if you get under VWAP like this, and then you start to do one of these, right? If you get something that looks like that, and the markets could be in trouble, they can roll over into the close, right? But this has been support all day. Anyone that, listen, traders out there, I'm not trading the SPY today because I don't see the momentum. It's a very low momentum day, so I'm not looking to trade the SPY. If you were trading the SPY and you were like looking for a quick trade, you would be getting long right there in front of VWAP. That would be a buy for you, and you would look for the markets to go back up here to 384.50, 384.75, and then you would take profit into the high of the day if you were like going to, take a quick trade to buy call options and then take them off back up here at the highs. Listen, that's not my style. Like I said, I'm not looking to trade the SPY, but that would be a long entry for anyone that's on here looking to trade the SPY, and you take profits off in front of the high of the day until that high of the day proves to you that it can get through 385. 385 is a little level of resistance. It's a little level of resistance. And look at that. See that little bounce right there? Look at this. See that little bounce right off of VWAP? So that's kind of what we're talking about, like understanding what indicators are relevant on the day. There's so many indicators out there, right? There's so many indicators. Everybody wants to know the best one. There isn't a best one. Okay, Bollinger Bands aren't better than Fibonacci's, and Elliott Wave is not better than RSI, and MACD is not better than stochastics and all these other indicators that are out there. Every indicator is going to have some relevance, but understanding which indicators are relevant on that day or within the stock that you're looking at is very important, because VWAP had already proven to us that it was a level of support earlier in the day. So it's obvious. You see it, right? Look at this. Okay, you see it. So that's why when you get that quick move down into VWAP, if you were looking for, a long, you would look to be buying in front of VWAP. If you were a scalper, which I'm not, that's why, like I said, that's not a trade for me. I'm not a scalper. But that's what scalpers do. Scalpers look for little areas like that where they can catch those little moves in those opposite directions. When you find that, okay, pull back into VWAP, they get long in front of it, you get the bounce, then you sell out of it. That's not my trading style. But there's a lot of people out there who do trade like that. My trading style is more like VERU. I bought this thing at 10:50 this morning. And now it's now 3:30 in the afternoon, and we're still long. We're just ripping profits off the table, right? I like calm days. I'm not one of those people that sits in front of my computer like this, and pushes the key every 5 seconds. That's not my style. I like to be cool, calm, and collective when I'm trading. I like to get up. I like to walk away from my desk. I like to, go play with my dog. I like to go get some coffee. Have some water. Try not to make fun of my New Jersey accent with the coffee and the water. But, that's the kind of stuff that I like. What am I thinking SPY next week? I'm thinking weakness. Next week. I think if you gap up on Monday, I think you can use it as an opportunity to scale into a short if you gap up on Monday. But I I think we're going back into the 370s. No, I do. Jaw Chicks goes, Mike, you don't like the high volatile small caps? You know I like the high volatile small caps. But even with those, I'm not necessarily like a scalper. You know, I'm not necessarily like I don't like to get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out. Like I like to ride. I like to identify which direction the momentum is. And I like to ride that momentum. I don't like to like counter trend it. You have scalpers that, you know, like you have scalpers that would look at, okay, you have scalpers that would look here, Snowflake, for example, right? You have scalpers that would literally watch Snowflake do this. And then they go, wait, it's the high of the day. So let me get shorted. And they will literally get shorted here and then take profit here. Like that's not the way that I trade, right? That's not the way that I trade. You know, the way that I trade is I would like to take a look at like a VERU and say to myself, okay, wow, VERU, you know, strong stock over the last 2 weeks. Stock looks like it still has momentum. Double bottom this morning. We kind of put in a little bit of a flag above the previous high. Stock looks good. I say this thing's got momentum to the upside. And then I buy this thing right here. And then I sit in it for hours as we just get this beautiful extension move to the upside and we start peeling profits off the table. That is, you know, that's just what I prefer. I like to play the direction that the momentum is. I don't like to fight the momentum direction. But some traders like that. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. This is just different styles. That's all. There's nothing wrong with someone that wants to trade that way. Nothing wrong with someone that wants to trade that way. It's just a different style of trading. That's all. You know, it's like Roblox, for example. Let's take a look at Roblox. You can take a look at Roblox here and say, okay, look, Roblox, you have a double top resistance there at $40.50, and someone might step in and then get short the stock right here, look for like a 50-cent pullback, and then just get out of the trade. So you're fighting the direction, right? The stock is moving higher today, and then you go against it. So it's called counter trend trading or trend trading. Neither's right or wrong. Neither's right or wrong. Don't mistake in this of me saying, hey, if you do that, you're wrong. You're not wrong at all. It's a very viable trading style that scalpers typically can actually make a really, you know, good amount of money with. So it's just, you know, looking for setups that fit your style. I'm still looking at NEXI to see if it ever gets that increase in volume over VWAP, which it still has not. So still nothing going there. EVTL still hanging in there though. What do I think about AMC? I think AMC actually looks pretty good, to be honest with you. When you take a look at the daily chart here, I kind of like this multi-day consolidation right here. This right here on the daily chart, I kind of like this. I kind of like this. This is a nice little consolidation, if you ask me, on the daily chart. Right? I think it looks pretty good. We just got to get over the 16 area. The 16 is a pretty nasty level of resistance for AMC. Pretty nasty level. I'll just, you know, you can just draw across, right? You just draw across the screen right here. This whole like 15, 16, this whole area is tough, right? So you guys can see here, you know, you see when it was all this support, then we broke beneath it, and now it's acting as resistance, right? Now it's acting as resistance here. So, you know, this level is important for AMC, but if you can get through it, I think this thing could give you a pretty nice, sexy looking candle. You can see AMC over $17 next week. Like I'm kind of thinking that, like, you know, next week you can see something like this. Like I really kind of feel like AMC has this kind of potential right now, where you can see something like this on Monday. Yeah, I actually do think it looks pretty decent. when you take a look at this consolidation, it's a multi-day consolidation under this resistance. I mean, look at this. Like, you get up to your resistance level, tail, but then now look how you kind of stabilize down here, and now you're actually moving to the upside. Like, I feel like this could be a decent long with a stop loss. I think it'd be a pretty decent long with a stop loss like under 1475. I know that might sound kind of crazy. Here, look at it. Like, see what I'm talking about? You even have like this little like downtrend channel that if we can break above that downtrend channel, I feel like you could get more upside there. So right now, if you ask me, I actually kind of think the long looks pretty good. I mean, we'll see. I don't have a position on it, but and the long looks pretty decent. Or at least as long as it's above 1475. As long as it's above 1475, I think the long looks decent. Hey, Mike, what do you think SoFi long here? I know it's flooding the 50-day moving average. If we can get through here, you have an inverse head and shoulders. You have an inverse head and shoulders on SoFi, guys. Very, very clean inverse head and shoulders. And that also lines up with a bit of a double bottom. So let me just draw out for you the chart setup that I see when I pull up SoFi. I see a lot of support back here from May when he would put in our lows. And then now we're double bottoming at that exact same price. Okay, so you have, it's very, very obvious. You have a lot of support at $5. Very obvious. But what else I see here is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Now, my teaching members, I know you all see this because you guys are trained to see this. But if you're not a member, this is your left shoulder. This is your head. This is your right shoulder. And this is your neckline. You guys see this? And this is your neckline. So if SoFi can get over this level, it's like, I don't know, $6.30, $6.35. If SoFi can get through that level, that is when you can start to have a new uptrend, and this stock can probably make a move up into the mid sevens. FinTech got a little bit of a relief bounce today, on the back of all of these, the strength that you're seeing in the financials today. But if SoFi can get above this level, okay, then I think you experience possibly a new little mini uptrend that takes you back well over $7 and probably gets you to like $7.40, $7.50. All right, Lewis, good eye. I'm not sure if you saw that inverse head and shoulders there, but that's a nice looking chart set up for a potential long there. If you can get through this neckline, this is an inverse head and shoulders. Also, some people call it a reverse head and shoulders. It's the same thing. So that's a decent looking play there. You also may be getting a zero line crossover on the MACD indicator as well, which is a bullish sign. The MACD on SoFi has been negative since November. Okay, so the MACD indicator, I'll make it bigger here so you guys can see it. This is your MACD indicator. So this is November. The last time we were in positive, this dotted line is zero. So the last time we were in positive territory was in November. And the stock has just been consistently trading lower ever since. And this is called bullish divergence. So when you have the share price is continuously moving lower, but then the MACD indicator, okay, is not moving lower. It's actually putting in higher lows. That is called bullish divergence. And now that it looks like you might try to get the MACD indicator to cross back over the 0 line. That would be a bullish signal. So you have a bullish signal potentially setting up if you get a 0 line crossover on the MACD, okay, with bullish divergence there on the MACD. And then you have this inverse head and shoulders that we talked about. And then you have this double bottom at $5 that we talked about. And that could bring in some buying in SoFi that can take you up over $7. All right. Yes, Lewis, I knew it. Lewis goes, thank you, Mike. Yes, I saw that reverse head and shoulders. I learned it in the TTG courses. Yes, I love it. Learn stuff, put it to work, implement it in real life right away. I love it. Way to go, Lewis. Way to go, Lewis. Way to go, Lewis. Ryan Go says, hi, Mike. Please tell me, why aren't you a scalper? I don't know. Ryan, why are you? Like, it's just a different trading style. I don't like getting in and out of a stock 50 times. Like, I don't like going, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. It's just not something that I enjoy doing. What's going on with Amazon? Amazon is having a nasty pullback here. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. Joe said, I used to be a member. I'm thinking about coming back. Best trader out there. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I really appreciate that. Joe, listen, if you want to come back, man, we'll hook you up. We'll get you taken care of. If you want to come back, Joe, just send a text message to 786-505-4221. Joe Daddy. What's up, man? Yeah, Joe, if you want to come back, bro, just send a text message to 786-505-4221. 786-505-4221. If you want to, if you used to be a member and you want to come back, you can just send a text message to that number. I don't see any news on Amazon for this pullback. I don't. Biden is talking right now. He says that the U.S. and Saudi will partner on a clean energy initiative. Biden saying he had some really good meetings. We'll see what that means. If there's any news that comes out regarding oil is the big one that I care about. Saudi opening up their airspace from Israel. Not really a landmark thing that's going to have any impact on the stock market. Oh, here we go. Expect further steps on global oil supply in coming weeks. Okay, so that's good. That is good. You see oil just starting to maybe trade a little bit lower here. Some of these oil stocks maybe on the back of that. Oil stocks really aren't doing much today. They're pretty quiet. I don't really see any movement in those names at all today. Well, folks, we got about 6 minutes to go here before imbalance just came out on the SPY, 812 million. That's not a lot. And you can see, look at the support at VWAP. You guys see it? Look, it does not take an advanced chartist to see this, right? So if this was your trading style, you just keep getting long in front of this orange line. You drop to the orange line, you get long, you get a pop, you sell it. It's not my trading style, but you're seeing that support level right there on VWAP as we are getting closer to the bell. See, Amazon has paused construction in Tennessee. That what we're doing there? That's a nasty pullback on Amazon. Right into the close. Heavy volume too. That's a nasty pullback. Let me see if I want to still hold this. Yeah, guys, listen, I'm still long a small piece of this VERU. I'm going to hang on to it. I'll hang on to it all the week. I already took so much profit off the table. I'm not in a very large position. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can hang on to this. And then what I'll do is I'll move my stop loss on the rest of this position. I'm going to move my stop loss on the rest of this to just underneath like 1650. Right, just underneath 1650 with my stop loss. That's on the VERU trade. So again, I'm long from just around 16. I took the bulk of my position off the table today when we broke up here, 1750s. And I'm just going to hold on to a piece of the position. We got about 4 minutes to go before the close. My thoughts on Sega short next week. Well, listen, I with the news that keeps coming out from this company, I think it's, I was short and the company came out with news, so I got out. I just think the only way I short this, I'll tell you exactly how the only way I'll short this again is if on Monday we shoot through 15 and then drop back underneath 1450. So let's say we shoot to like 1550, then we drop to 1450. I'll get short with a stop around 1450. See, guys, look. You see what I'm talking about? There's a real world lesson right there for you guys. Is Amazon part of your long-term portfolio? Says Ryan. Yes, it is, Ryan. Yes, it is. Yes, it is part of my long-term portfolio. Yes. So there's a real world lesson. We just talked about that VWAP, right? I told you guys just keep getting long in front of this orange line. And this is what I talk about understanding which indicators are relevant on the day. And in today's case, this orange line was relevant the entire day. Ever since the consumer sentiment number came out at 10 o'clock, it was support. And then it held the whole day. Support, 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 right? And now you get this nice big push right back up to the high of the day. That could have been a beautiful trade for somebody, right? That could have been a beautiful trade. You could buy call options down there at 383.70, and then you get a quick pop up. That's a $1 move on the SPY. That could be a 50, 60 cent move on call options. You could have maybe bought call options there around $3.50 and now drop them right now at $4.25. You could have ripped a quick 30% gain off on call options right here live on the back of that analysis. But this is the kind of stuff that we do during the trading day. This is the kind of stuff that we do. We're live on the microphone. We're live sharing my charts and my screens, and the other moderators are doing the exact same thing. We share this with you guys all live so that you can see and understand what we're looking at, what to look for, and advise you and guide you through the trading session. Identify these opportunities for you guys. Look at this move, right to the high of the day. Markets closed in a minute and a half. We're right back up to the high of the day. Well, we'll see if we can even get a high of the day print. See if you can get a high of the day print. High of the day is 384.85. We got to 384.82. Maybe you can even print a new high right before the bell. What do you guys think? You think you print a new high before the bell? I do. We got 10 cents and 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. 4 cents to go. And there's your new high. Bang. 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 385. Boom. High of the day. Yes. Look, anybody grab calls on that? Anybody grab calls on that? On that quick little analysis there? A nice little bounce move off of it. Look at that move. Yes, Trey, who you? The last unicorn. Let's go. Boom. New highs. Great job, guys. Nice little trade. Nice. No when. Maria. Great job. Really great job. Rockman got some UBXY puts. That's a great idea as well. And there's the close, folks. We are closed. There it is. The day is finished. The week is finished. Nice little move there into the close. Remember, if you are trading options on indexes will trade. If you're trading SPY options, those options will trade for 15 minutes after the bell. If you are trading individual stock options, they are done at the bell. So individual stocks, those options stop trading at the close. Indexes will trade for the next 15 minutes. So if you're trading SPY options, if you're long some call options, like we were just talking about there in front of VWAP, you can sell it right up until 4:15. VERU, let's do a quick little update there on VERU, guys. I am still long a piece of this position. Again, we're long from just over $16. We entered it early this morning. We took the bulk of our position off the table on this beautiful move higher. Still long a piece because if we get over 18, I think this thing goes, man. I think this thing can squeeze. My stop loss has moved up to around 1650, 1645. So still in a really nice, beautiful area of profit from our entry earlier today, just over $16. Just over $16. All right. So now we're in the driver's seat on the VERU trade. Congratulations. How many of you guys made some money on VERU with me today? How many of you guys made some money on that VERU trade? Sound off in chat. Tell me how you did. I want to know. I always love it when the team hits on something. This is a big one. Yo, Mike Duraco, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. Hope things are well. Hope things are well. Nice. Sean, Thomas, Richard, Kathy, Jason, Kim, Wizard. Yes. The last unicorn. James Cummings made a G today, and it was not the sleazy way. I love it. Yo, Wealth Pass Alpha just made $500 on that SPY move. I love it. That's why you guys got to be here. That's why we got to trade live together like this. $500 just like that. I'd say that was the best damn live stream you've ever attended. Way to go, Richard, Yogesh, John Robinson. Way to go, Trub. Yo, my boy R. Hirsch, $4,000 in profit this week. Solid week, brother. Solid week. Really nice job. Congrats, guys. Very nice. I'm happy for you guys. I really am. Happy for you. My THD fam. I love it. Nice week. Good way to finish out the week. All right. Oh, way to go, Bill Wheeland. Bill Williams says, I had my best week of 2022 again. So Bill Wheeland just knocking off the milestones this year in 2022, having his best weeks ever again. Really nice job. Really nice job. Let's do this all day on Fridays. Yes. Trub says that's why people need to be inside the TTG chat. Yes. Even if you guys can't be in front of your computer screen, remember, use the mobile app. The mobile app, as long as you have an iPhone or an Android, you can listen to the analysis that we provide during the day because we share our screen and we're live on the mic. Like the way I'm talking to you now, we do this all day long inside of chat. And then you'll get real-time push notifications whenever one of our mods enters or exits a trade. That's why you're able to follow along so easily if you're working a full-time job. So we're moving a little bit higher here, guys, after hours on the SPY. Cracked over 385, a nice strong close there into the bell. We have the potential of a gap up on Monday. If you do gap it up on Monday into the low 390s, I think I'm going to try getting short up in that area. But I will walk you through that process on Sunday evening, 8:30 p.m. Eastern live. I'm going to do a live stream. We'll talk about my outlook for next week and how I plan on making money next week. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and set your reminders now so you don't miss, so you guys don't miss out on that live stream. Okay, make sure you guys don't miss out on that live stream. All right, guys, what I'd like to do here now before we break for the weekend, I want to make sure that everyone that's on this live stream, I want to make sure you are fully aware of how you can join the TC platform. How many people on the live stream right now? How many of you that are on here? We've got about 1,000 people. How many of you are not members of True Trading Group? Just type the letters TTG, please. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. I just want to see how many people that we have here are not members of the fam. Again, TTG. I want to see who's not a member, guys. We got Demo. We got Joseph, Stock Trading, George Ryburn. We got Freddie G. Who else, guys? Anybody else on here that's not a member of True Trading Group? Craig, I'm waiting for you, man. Craig the Texan, I am patiently waiting for you to join our family. I see you on these live streams all the time. Johnny Gutierrez, I just like saying your name. IDI, Anonymous, Robert C. Yes, Kim Huber just renewed her membership. Kim, you're with me for another year. I love it. Let's go. Joanne Angel, we got Frank Lehman. How are you? Frank Lehman, were you tortured in 2008 with the last name Lehman? I hope not. I hope not. I hope that all those nightmares are forgotten. Guillermo, how are you? Great, guys. Beautiful. Frank, I'm just messing with you, man. So, guys, that's excellent. So we have a lot of people that are on this live stream that are not members of True Trading Group. Perfect. I love it. I love when new faces come on here. You guys are trying to get educated. You come on these live streams for one very simple reason. Get the knowledge, get the information that you need so that you can make money, right? And that's what we do here. And that's our goal here inside of True Trading Group, okay? And that's what we do here inside of True Trading Group. I want to make sure everyone that's not a member, I want to make sure you guys fully understand the opportunity for you to join the TC platform. So what I'll actually do here real quick, very briefly, I'll tell you guys how you can join the membership. Then I will show you our entire platform because True Trading Group is a platform. We are not just courses. When you join TTG, you're going to be getting a professional level of education, which is what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. And the professional traders and I, there's 8 other traders beside myself that are mods in True Trading Group. We do a lot of the heavy lifting for you to save you guys some time so that you can balance a busy work life while still being able to benefit from the markets. Our educational curriculum, though, it's important you go through it because it's important that you guys understand what it is that you're doing so that you have a long-term understanding of what's going on in the market so that you can make better financial decisions for yourself and for your family. Our curriculum, it's in-depth, it's complex, yet it's easy to understand and implement quickly, whether you never traded a stock a day in your life or you've been doing this for 10 years and you're looking to just kind of gain an edge. Our platform can help you reach your goals. People ask all the time, what makes us different from other courses that you see out there? Because there's a million of these services that are out there. And what makes us different is that you are not joining True Trading Group just to get trade alerts. We are a platform. Yes, our platform has courses, but we are so much more than courses and alerts. We have negotiated deals with the top fintech companies in the world to have their products and their tools. These are things that successful traders use that give them more information so they can make better decisions. We have negotiated deals to have those products on our platform at no additional cost to our annual membership. This way, you don't have to pay for it. If you were to go to these companies directly, it's going to cost you about $5,000 a year. That's a lot of money. The average person that's just trying to get started and is trying to learn how to do this, is trying to make some extra money doing this, doesn't necessarily have $5,000 to spend on tools that can give you more information that helps you make better decisions. But the problem is, if you want to have the highest chance of success, you need it. You need these things. You need this access to this information. If professional traders use it, don't you think you should use it too? But $5,000 is a lot of money. So we've negotiated deals with these companies so we can offer their products without you having to pay for it. When you join TTG's platform, you're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, which lets you get news as soon as it crosses the wire. And there's even a squawk feature that you can actually turn on your speakers and just listen as someone reads news to you out loud as it comes across the wire. That would cost you over $1,400 a year if you went to Benzinga on your own directly. Don't believe me? Go to Benzinga's website, try to get their squawk and their news feed. You're going to have to pay $1,400. I think it's exactly $1,404 is what you're going to have to pay for the year. That's all included with your membership to True Trading Group, and your annual membership is even less than that $1,400 that you would pay to Benzinga. You also get trading views charting software. That's a few $100 a year. It's free with your membership. You get full book level 2 from Quote Media. That's almost like $1,000 a year. It's free with your membership. You get unusual options activity, dark pool data. You get the Trade Ideas scanner. That costs you a few $100 a year. It's free with your membership. You get a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. So you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses before you risk your hard-earned money. Use a simulator, please. Prove you can make money on the sim before you start trading with real money. Okay? That simulator would cost you close to $1,000 a year if you paid for it on your own. The company's called ET&A. Go to their website. See how much it costs. It's going to cost you just under $1,000 to get real-time data to use that simulator. It's free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. You can join TTG right now for just $11.20 for the entire year. Our membership is normally $22.12. If you go to our checkout page, ttgoffer.com, it'll say $22.12 or the $19.90 actually, because you get a 10% discount for when you go to the site. So it'll say $22.12. Okay. You, for being on this live stream, and for anyone that signs up over the weekend, you can use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. You'll get a 49% discount. It brings the price all the way down to just $11.20 for the entire year. And everything I just said to you, it's all included. You're also joining a family of about 9,600 traders and investors that are like-minded and helpful, led by our team of full-time mods that have about 100 years of combined trading experience that sports a collective win rate of just under 80%. And we're fully transparent. There's a journal on our website that tracks every single trade we make, every entry, every take profit, every stop loss. It is right there on our website for you to see. Every win, every loss, every break even, every single thing is right there for you guys to see for yourself. You just have to go check it out. We're fully transparent. It's all right there for you guys to see. Results matter at TTG, guys. Results matter. Yeah, Father Greeter goes, he's right, guys. I canceled that Benzinga membership the day that I joined TTG. Then I loved TTG and the fam so much, I became a lifetime member. Father Guido, man, I'm happy to have you as part of the team, brother. Happy to have you as part of the team. All right. So, folks, your results matter at True Trading Group. Okay? Your results actually matter. When I say your results, I'm talking about your P&L. Not mine, not somebody on social media, yours. And the truth of the matter is that members of True Trading Group, they're making money, they're becoming better traders, and I'll prove that to you. If you're not a member, pay attention to this. If you are a member of True Trading Group and you are making money and becoming better traders, type the $ in chat right now. If you're not a member, just pay attention. Anonymous says, what is your cost? Anonymous, our membership is $1,120 for the entire year. There are no upsells. You get access to every single tool and course and product that we have. If you're not a member, just pay attention to how many people are typing the $ in chat right now. Rhino says the same thing for me. I canceled the Trade Ideas scanner and it paid for my yearly membership to True Trading Group, basically. That's how expensive the Trade Ideas scanner is. Don't pay for it on your own. Join True Trading Group. You get it for free. Look at all these people typing the $. These people have all the same excuses that you had. No experience, full-time job, small account, no time, lost money before, no experience, but yet here they are now typing the $. And Anana Mouse says plus a laptop. I guess you've been watching our live streams. So yes, we were able to get some more laptops, but only 15 of them, but for the entire weekend, which is unfortunate. We usually try to have, at least like 30 over the weekend. But we were only able to get 15. So we only have 15 of the laptops that have to last us the whole weekend. I don't think that they're going to last us for the whole weekend. You guys can thank Ryan. Ryan for the last 2 days. He was only able to get 8? I think it was 8 yesterday. But we got 15 today, and it's, that's all we got for the whole weekend though. So you guys can go to ttgoffer.com. All right. Nice. Ananamouse says, I have some experience. I love it. I love trading with more experienced traders. I also love trading with brand newbies, right? TTG is for everybody. We have members into a trading group that never traded a stock a day in their life. And then we have brokers at Morgan Stanley for over 20 years. We've got former market makers at Deutsche Bank. We've got asset managers. We've got licensed financial professionals. We got CPAs, and we have everybody in between. Series 7 and 63s, financial advisors. We've got everybody inside of True Trading Group. All right. So like I said, you guys can go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code. It gives you the 49% discount, drops it down to $11.20. You'll get the free laptop as long as you see the laptop in your checkout cart, right? You'll see a laptop inside the checkout cart. If you see it, that means you're one of the 15. If you don't see the laptop, that means we have since sold out. Okay, so even if you're watching this live stream, we probably won't sell out before I'm done with this live stream. I'm going to be done in the next 15 minutes. But if you're watching this live stream on, let's say, Saturday, as long as you see a laptop, when you go to ttgoffer.com, that's how you know that you're getting one. Okay, that's how you know that you're getting one. You also get 2 private study group sessions when you join True Trading Group. This way you can talk to our moderators and you can ask questions. And you will also get, because I put my money where my mouth is, you're also going to get a double your money back guarantee, guys. You get a double your money back guarantee. That's to protect you and to hold us accountable. So anybody that joins TTG, it's very simple. Let me explain to you how our money back guarantee works. You join True Trading Group now, you pay $11.20. That's the cost for the entire year. You don't pay us another $1 to get courses or tools. You have 12 months. That's the length of your membership to go through our courses at your own pace, on your own schedule, on your own time. Go through our courses and attend one of our study group sessions. If you do those 3 things and don't ever make the $11.20 back, we will give you double your money back at the end of your membership. That is $2,240. That's the deal. You spend $11.20 now, go through our courses, do the quizzes, attend the study group. If you don't make back that $11.20 even one time, at the end of your membership, we'll give you $2,240 in return. Yep, and Anonymous, you renew at the same price. Yes. So the price you pay today, so let's say you pay today at $11.20. When it comes time to renew your membership next year, you'll also pay $11.20. Our membership could be $2,000 next year. You'll renew at $11.20. The price you pay when you join, that's it. You're grandfathered in at that price. Now, that's actually really important, Anonymous, and anybody else that's asking that question or is wondering, because we have a 78% retention rate, which means 78% of our members are choosing to renew their membership for another year or becoming a lifetime member of True Trading Group. 78% of our members are doing that. And we only have to refund 2.5% of our members. 2.5. So the fact that it renews at the $11.20, that's a big deal because it'll save you money today, but it also saves you money next year when it comes time to renew your membership. The laptop, what kind of laptop? It's going to either be an Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo. Brant Cantor goes, I just renewed my membership. It's well worth the money, laptop or not. Who You says, how does the TTG scanner and platform compare to Zacks or Finviz platform to Webull? It's better. My TTG fam, you know what? Who you? I'll let members answer that question. Members, how does the TTG scanner and platform compare to Zacks or Finviz? Which one is better? Who you? I would maybe just pay attention to some of the comments that you see come through in chat. Because I think it's better to get their opinion, right? Like they're your peer. They're the ones that are going through it. They're your peers. So I think it's better for you to, just listen to maybe some of the comments that members have to say about the platform. TTG is way better. TTG. The investment in TTG is pocket money. The advantages are worth 10 times more, says the detective trader. You can just read some of those comments that are coming through chat. All right. So I think that kind of does a better job of kind of answering that question. Nice. Craig the Texan. Oh, now you have to join, Craig. Are you kidding me, Craig? Craig goes, hey, Mike, thanks for the spy play, by the way. I made a few $100. Okay. From on my paper. Okay. Oh, it's for the paper account, but no, still doesn't matter. My paper account from $130 on Monday. I hit $1,100 today. Best trading week that I've had so far. Craig, I love that you're paper trading first. That you're doing the right thing, man. You're doing the right thing. Now, Craig, get your ass in chat, bro. We are waiting for you. Get your butt inside True Trading Group. Imagine what you could be doing in chat with us live during the trading day. John Reinberg says TTG is the best. Trub says TTG is way better, and TTG's been adding new stuff to their platform. Yes, we have. Izzy Max says ours. TTG is better and a lot more access to other things as well. All right. Okay, guys. So there you have it. All right. What I'm going to do now is I will actually, guys, by the way, Douglas, I love it. Douglas goes, TTG is way better. There's no comparison to the other platforms. Awesome. So guys, listen. So again, ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. You'll get the 49% discount. You get a free laptop as long as you see one. There's 15 of them. You get the 2 study group sessions. You're also going to be able to attend. My my workshop at the end of the month called Head Start. It's a Head Start workshop. This is for our new members to make sure you guys start off on the right foot and to make sure that you are focusing on a trading style and strategy that's going to be best for you. That's one of the biggest problems that new traders have is that they are trying to implement a style that will never work for them. There's a lot of different styles out there, a lot of different strategies. All right. I can't imagine trading without TTG, says the detective trader. Yes. If you have questions about the membership, guys, okay, you can send a text message to the phone number that is at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4221. Again, that is 786-505-4221. If you have any questions about our membership, okay, if you have questions about our membership, send a text message. Don't call that phone number because it is a text message only phone number. All right. It's a text message only phone number, but you guys can send a text that number if you have any questions. We can help you guys out. All right. All right, guys, what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to actually show you the platform. So for all of you that are interested, let me show you what the platform actually looks like. You can see what all these tools look like, right? You can see all the courses and everything. And then you guys can decide if TTG is right for you. All right. Of course, you get our chat room. Now, our chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We open up at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, and we close at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. All right. The mods are on the microphone. They're talking to you. They're giving you their trade alerts in real time. You'll also be able to use our mobile app, which lets you listen to the audio analysis, see the screen share, participate in chat, but most importantly, lets you get real-time push notifications whenever our moderators enter or exit a trade. Okay. You also get the 2 private study groups with one of our pro traders that I told you about, so you can ask questions and speed up your learning curve. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed with Squawk Box, which streams inside of our chat room every day, so you guys get news as soon as it crosses the wire. You get TradingView's premium charting software, one of the most commonly used charting softwares. If you don't like the one that your broker has, this is totally free. You can customize it however you want. You get the Trade Ideas scanner, which is the industry standard. Make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Don't pay for this stuff, guys. It's free with your membership. You get a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. This is the same simulator, by the way, that's used at Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. They all use this simulator in their curriculum. You guys get access to this as well, so you guys can practice. You also get to use our custom scanner, our proprietary scanner that lets you make custom scans. It's very similar to FinViz Elite, but this also lets you scan for crypto. You get dark pool data and unusual options activity as well directly from CVOE. This way, you guys can use the same information that professional traders are using on a daily basis to make better decisions. You also get a full trading journal. Okay, you can upload all of your trading into a journal that we have included in your membership, and you'll get statistics on your trading so you can actually see numbers-wise what you are doing wrong and where your weaknesses are, so we know what you need to improve on. There's also a social sentiment scanner that scours through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter. Tells you which ticker symbols are being mentioned most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Then there's analyst ratings. Any stock you're interested in, you'll be able to see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. There's insider buying information, short interest, short information and data. All of this is included at no additional cost. It's all included at the $11.20. That is the value of our platform. That is what makes TTG different from other services out there. It is the platform. It is what you are actually getting for the money you are spending. Every day, the mods publish a watch list of the stocks we are looking at with a game plan on how we plan on trading them. And then you get all of our courses. Our courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses for those that are new. There's advanced courses. There's courses on options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it in text and video. And in addition to the courses, there's a video library that's got about 300 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we have conducted that cover a variety of topics like how to trade by working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, right? Who you goes, is this the hottest live stream on YouTube right now or what? You're damn right it is, baby. You're damn right it is. All right. And you guys can attend all these workshops live once you become a full member. I mean, these are recordings of the ones that we've conducted. We're always adding to it. Almost every week we add more workshops to this video library covering different topics. But you can attend them live when you become a full-time member. And guys, the courses, there are no upsells for courses. You don't join for the $11.20. Then all of a sudden there's like VIP courses that cost another $1,000. Every single course is included in that $11.20. We are an all-inclusive membership. You don't have to pay another dollar for courses or tools when you join the TTG family. You just got to go to ttgoffer.com. Okay, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, drops the price from $22.12 all the way down to $11.20. You have the next 15 people will get a free laptop when they join the TTG fam. You do not need to enter your address to get your laptop. You'll get instructions on how to claim your free laptop once you join. You'll get a welcome email The instructions will be in there on how to claim your free laptop. We even cover the shipping cost. We ship anywhere in the world. It's going to be either an Acer, Asus, HP, Dell, or Lenovo. And you guys could also send a text message if you have any questions to 786-505-4221. That's all, folks. All right. And if you are, and don't forget, you have a double your money back guarantee, right? Double your money back guarantee. You'll pay $11.20. If you don't make the $11.20 back at least once, you're going to get $22.40 in return. That is how I put my money where my mouth is. Chances are you're not going to need it. Listen, you're coming here you're joining True Trading Group not to just get your money back. You're joining True Trading Group to learn how to make money consistently, and that is our goal. But that double your money back guarantee is there to protect you, because I can't guarantee your success, right? I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group. But I can tell you that joining True Trading Group increases your chances greatly. I see the success that my members have. We've only had to refund roughly 2.5% of our members since 2016. 78% of our members are renewing their membership and becoming lifetime members of True Trading Group. Over 1,650 people have left us a review on Trustpilot. We are 5-star rated. Go read the reviews. If all of our members were losing money, I wouldn't be able to offer you a double your money back guarantee. I would not be able to. We would go out of business. All right, folks. That's it, guys. All right. Guys, the code word for today. Okay. Code word for today is earnings. Earnings. That is the code word for today. Earnings. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, do not worry about this code word. This is for members only. TTG members, the code word for today is earnings. Earnings. We do a lot of fun giveaways with members, guys. We give away cash. We give away electronics. This is part of one of those giveaways. Okay. So the code word for today is earnings. If you're not a member, don't worry about this. Okay. Earnings. That's your code word for today. Okay, guys. That's it, gang. Before I forget, if you are not interested, or if you're not ready, you're not ready to join the TTG family, we do have a 7-day trial. Okay. It is 7 full trading days. 7 full trading days. Weekends don't count. So don't worry. You don't have to wait till Monday to join the trial. You can join the trial right now. You get 7 full trading days. It will only cost you $3. That is all. $3. We charge $3 to make sure that you are a real person. Okay. $3. That's it. Go to ttgthree.com. Okay. ttgthree.com. That is ttg3.com. It is not a reoccurring payment. It is a one-time payment of $3. That is it. One-time payment of $3. You go to ttgthree.com. Okay. One-time payment. There's no auto renew. It's not a reoccurring payment. It's a one-time payment of $3 just to make sure you are a real person. You guys can join us for a full 7 trading days. Not 7 days, 7 trading days. You also get 3 sample courses included with your trial. Join the trial today. Go over the courses on the weekend. Get your butts in chat Monday. Use the mobile app. Test it out while you're at work. See how it is trading while at work with using the mobile app and getting all of our alerts. We got to welcome Sari. Sari, welcome to the TTG family. Newest member, 14 laptops left. Sari, welcome to the TTG family. That is Sari. We have 14 laptops left, guys. That's it. Okay. That is it. TTG 121 coupon code, ttgoffer.com. Anonymous says, if I did the $3, do I still qualify for the now promo? Unfortunately, no. Okay. The laptop is just for the people that subscribe on the live stream here right now, or over the weekend. There's 15 left. So if you go through the trial, you will not get the free laptop. And you also will only get a 35% discount if you want to become a full-time member after the trial. you'll get a 35% discount, not the 49% that you're offering right now on the live stream. So the live stream signups right now will get you the $11.20 price point. Okay. Nice. Way to go, Tim Odom. Tim Odom goes, I went green today. Thank you. Woohoo, TTG. Yes. I love it. 14 laptops left, guys. That's it. Grab them over the weekend. Remember, as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you're ready to go. You're getting one. That's how you know. If you have questions, 786-505-4221. If you want to try us out for 7 trading days first, it's only a one-time payment of $3. Everybody's got $3. Go to ttgthree.com, and I will see you all in chat. Sunday night, don't forget, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Set your reminders right now. We're going live, and I'm going to tell you guys how I plan on making money next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy the summer. I'll see you guys Sunday evening, and then Monday, we're back in chat, ready to kick some ass and take some names.